Hey everyone, Techni here, and let me tell you what, we have a juicy one today. The Ducky MECHA Mini. Alright, so first off, inside of your box, you're going to get your keyboard here, hopefully, right? You're going to get a little cover on it that kind of comes on top of your packaging right there, but you can use it as a dust cover if you desire as well. Pretty nice right there. You actually got Ducky branding up top right over here. You're going to get your manual, and what they did with this manual is pretty cool. As you can see, you got the MECHA and then you got the 1-2 Mini over here. They combined both keyboards into one right here, and it's very easy to understand because it'll say MECHA Mini or 1-2 Mini right over there. But again, this manual you definitely want to hang on to, just like the old 1-2s there, because all these shortcuts in here, you're going to need this manual, unless I don't know how you can remember all the shortcuts in here, because there is an absolute plethora of them. And then you're also going to get your USB-C cable right here, pretty nice, thick, durable USB cable right here. And then you get your keycap puller, your little Ducky One with Ducky branding on it there. You're also going to get your Year of the Pig, or at least that's which one I got here, the Year of the Pig spacebar. Now this is just ABS keycap. It's not double shot PBT like your replacements or the ones that come on the board here. Really flimsy ABS keycap, but it looks cool. And then you're also going to get some replacement keycaps here. Now real quick, straight out of the box, as you can see, they have the pink enter key installed on mine. Now the black one does come in a bag, but I've never seen them actually have a different color installed on it. I kind of freaked out when I first opened it. I was like, no way, you got to be kidding me. They got a pink keycap on here. Now also the replacement keycaps, your double shot PBT, and they are shine through. Some of my other 1-2 Minis that I've purchased about 3 of them, and they weren't shine through. These ones are actually shine through, so really cool touch right there. Get your RGB actually going if you decide to use these. Now the other crazy thing, again, like I stated, I've probably ordered about 3 Ducky 1-2 Minis, from the whites to the regulars and whatnot, you know what I mean? And then I've always gotten pink keycaps. I know some other people have gotten purple or red or just different colors. Every single Ducky board I've purchased, I got pink keycaps. Come on, can I get a different color already? Alright, so real quick, before we dive into the keyboard here and start doing the sound test and the RGB and talking about some of the features and everything, I want to squash the one thing in the room here, and we're all probably wondering, what the heck makes this one the Ducky MECHA? Now, I'm not going to make this a complete comparison here. I will do a comparison video of the MECHA compared to the Ducky 1-2 Mini, but I know a lot of people get upset when I'm reviewing products and I start comparing them to a lot of other ones. They're kind of like, hey man, focus on the product you're reviewing. But I will be doing a comparison video, and I hope to have that one out by this weekend or early next week. Again, comparing the MECHA to the older Ducky 1-2 Mini right there. So if you want to see that, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you will be notified when that video comes out. But anyways, again, focusing on the Ducky MECHA Mini here, the number one difference is the entire body of this keyboard is metal. And let me tell you what, this sucker is heavy. I mean, look at that. This thing is lofty. But alright, let's go on and dive into the Ducky MECHA Mini. No matter what I'm doing here, I always want to call this thing the stinking Ducky 1-2 Mini. But alright, as far as the MECHA Mini right here, it does connect by USB-C, and bam, it goes right into the left side of the keyboard. And it's in there pretty solid. You got a very tiny amount of wiggle, but even if you tug on a cable or anything, it does not pop out. It's in there pretty stinking good. Now, one thing that the Ducky 1-2 Mini really held very strong, and that is the RGB. Some of the best RGB we've ever seen. And does the Ducky MECHA Mini actually hold on to that? And I gotta tell you, yes, it does. This is incredibly crisp. I actually have a big old studio light right up there, and you can still see how vibrant this RGB is. Hot dog, it looks so good. Again, coming straight through the double shot PBT keycaps, incredibly awesome. Ducky takes a win again with their RGB. Now, as far as switches on the Ducky MECHA Mini, they come with Cherry MX switches. You can get it all the colors, from the blacks, the blues, the browns. I have the reds right here. You can even get them in the silvers. Now, they do come in silent reds as well, but your price is gonna increase going with the silent reds. The board alone with any other Cherry MX switch is $119, but the silent reds brings it up to $129. Now, one really cool thing I want to show you here as far as these switches, again, I have the Cherry MX red switch right here, but this is going to be with all the switches on the board. Now you can see you have that clear housing around the switch. You don't have the LED popping out the top of the switch on the front or the back or anything. The LED is actually down within the switch, and it's really cool. Again, going with that clear housing, that LED or the RGB just comes up and really radiates through that entire switch, just making the RGB that much more vibrant. I mean, it looks beautiful across every single key, and again, not to harp on the RGB right here, but we all know with a lot of double shot PBT keycaps, we have some little, defects here and there, a little bit of fade at the top of the key and whatnot. Let me tell you what, across this entire board, at least my copy, I know some other keycaps may be different here and there, but across my copy, every single key is butter smooth and again, solid through each single key across the entire board. All right, so let's dive into the most important part of the Ducky Mecha here, and that is the build. So as far as the build, the entire body of the keyboard here is metal, like I stated in the beginning. My one downfall with the initial Ducky One Mini was the plastic was a little bit flimsy. On the front, I got a lot of flex. You can see the lights through the bottom, which never really bothered me. But again, it just felt light, and I just didn't feel like it was worth that $100. So the Mecha here really hits home for me. I mean, this thing is solid. Again, you're not gonna get a lick of flex through this thing. You can throw it through your window and this thing's not gonna flex. I mean, it is solid and no joke, it is heavy. All right, so one other thing I wanna mention as far as this metal body here, not to really go into my whole comparison, but I just wanna mention one big thing they changed on the Mecha compared to the Ducky One Mini. One thing I really liked, again, the metal body is solid, and we're about to do that sound test as well. But as you can see here with the Mecha, you have that floating key design. I'm usually a fan, again, like the old Ducky One Mini, where the frame comes up over your keys. It just kind of takes that sound and just encloses the sound. It gives it a really nice, solid sound. I really love that, not even just with the Ducky keyboards, but with any of my keyboards. I prefer the frame to come up around them just to kind of seclude that sound a little bit. But you know what? You're gonna be really surprised with this sound test here. At least I was. Let's get a quick listen. This thing sounds and feels incredible. Now underneath your keycaps you have a metal plate as well which your switches go into. So again, across the entire board from top to bottom, going double shot PBT keycaps, going to that metal plate right there that your switches are going into, and then the metal body here, I mean this thing is again solid from top to bottom. Now as far as the bottom of the board here, you have 4 very nice thick rubber feet on each end, and then you also have feet that pop out right there. Now I'm not too sure, you can see you got a rubber grip on the inside of that foot as well. I'm not too sure what that's for, but anyways, this thing does not budge at all on your desk. Now you still have the dip switch on the Mecha right here, and what that's gonna do is pretty much let you relocate your function key if you desire. Now as far as features and controls and shortcuts on the Mecha Mini here, they're the exact same as the Ducky One Mini. As you can see on your keycaps right over here, you have your shortcuts for your mouse, and then your layers, your RGB, your arrows and everything. And again, like I stated in the beginning, you wanna make sure you hold on to your manual, probably put it on your desk, because at least me, even with all the Ducky Minis I have used, I still can't remember which key does what. Now a great thing about the Ducky Mecha right here is everything is on board. You have your onboard memory, all your settings within your profiles that you set right there get saved right to the keyboard, and you don't need any software to do anything. It can be a little bit of a pain. You gotta sit down, go through the manual, and really set everything to your liking as far as the RGB and everything. And again, going through the shortcuts, this is with a lot of 60% boards. It's not like bam, go in there and set your color, right? Yeah, like with the Ducky, for example, it's Function, Alt, and then T. And then you cycle through right there, you get your color palette. I mean, you have plenty of options as far as the RGB, for example. So many stinking options. You can cycle through different effects, and again, solid colors and everything. But again, with the Ducky and pretty much all 60% boards, you have a lot of different layers with your shortcuts. Again, going to the arrows or the RGB, any of those functions right there, you kind of have different options. Going with the function button, or you got to go Function, Alt, and then that layer. So again, just keep that manual handy. So all right, Ducky Mecha Mini right here. And what do I think? I love this board. I absolutely love it. I love the Ducky One Mini. But if you guys watched my reviews, I think I got an unboxing of the Pure White and then a review of the basic Ducky. I'll leave those right down in the description for you if you want to check those out. And I love that board. But even as I spoke in those videos, I never thought they were worth the money. As crazy as that sounds, right? Like, I love the thing, but I don't think it's worth $100. That makes no sense, right? But I just really thought the Ducky One Mini had a chintzy build. Again, I got some flex out of it. It was lightweight. It just felt chintzy. As much as I loved the board, I didn't feel like it was worth $100. So the crazy thing here that really just blew my mind is that this one's only $20 more than the Ducky One Mini. Like, unbelievable. If you're trying to debate if you want to get the Ducky One Mini, get this one. Hands down, get the MECHA Mini. You will thank me later. And that is not me trying to upsell you or anything like that. Heck, on this channel, I don't try to sell you guys products. All I try to do is help you out with your decision making here. I mean, I paid for my Ducky MECHA Mini here with my own money. This was not sent out for review. I mean, heck, all of my Ducky keyboards I paid for with my own money. None of them were sent out for review, so you're getting my honest opinion on all of them here. And let me tell you what, I don't have a single affiliated link with this board, so I'm not trying to upsell you or sell you or anything like that. I'm just trying to help you out here and give you my honest recommendation, and this thing just blows the Ducky One Mini out of the water, hands down. Completely worth your $20 extra. But hey, trust me, I know a lot of us probably have the Ducky One Mini on our Christmas list. You make sure you go scratch it out and tell your parents or your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, your boyfriend, whatever we got going on here, you tell them you want the Ducky MECHA Mini and not the Ducky One Mini. But hey, let me know down in the comments what you think about the MECHA Mini, or if you already have it and what you think about it. I'd really like to hear from you guys, because again, this thing's got me absolutely giddy. This thing is stinking awesome. But hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell as well, because hopefully, again, by this weekend, I hope to have that side-by-side comparison of the MECHA Mini with the Ducky One Mini. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I hope I was able to help you out a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.